That must spur you guys on a bench.
Well, you can see it, you can hear it. That's why it's a tough situation right now when you don't have a fans at the arenas. But of course, that's what drive you. That's what drive you. I want to see it, how my body gonna react to that. I'm gonna be surprised probably.
Currently in the middle of a pandemic, we're playing hockey without fans in most of the building. Like, what does that take out of the game?
I was always know I wanna play for the fans, and every time I play even Czech, it was always sold out. So I don't know how my body gonna react to that. It's like a practice. I saw some games. There's no noise when you score a goal. Sometimes you don't even know. You scored a goal. Even if you play home, you feel like on a road because when you score a goal, nobody cheering for you when you're on the road. So I cannot really say how I'm gonna feel when I'm gonna first time play, but of course it's not easy for anybody. Sports is supposed to do for the fans, and if they're not in the arena, it's kind of tough.
Do you feed off it? Are you one of those guys that feeds off having the atmosphere in there and the fans?
I think everybody does. The positive ways, even the negative ways. Everything around the world, everything around us, everything in the world is the energy. So if somebody wants you to do good and sending a positive energy on you, and it's gonna help you. Well, if somebody wants you to do bad, sending the bad energy, it's not gonna feel good, and that's great about the home ice advantage.
How important have the changes been, sort of technological changes, to get the crowd going? Because you can do so much now to pump the crowd up.
There's a lot of stops during the game, so the fans, you have to give them something. So you give them the music, you give them the replays on a TV, so they can watch the action again and again and again.
And that kind of whole game night experience, that's so important now, especially to get people coming back, I guess.
You have to remember that the sport is not only the sport. The people want to be entertained, and it just doesn't matter if you go to see the movie, you go to theater, or you go to the sports. And after they go home, they want to say, I like it. There was a great 2-3 hours spent in my life, and tomorrow I go to work, but I cannot wait to see the hockey game again, and that's the way it should be. You got to do everything to make the fans happy.
Goal sport technology, you can kind of see it out there. These sorts of things, they kind of dress the arena so well these days and bring hockey sort of into the modern age. How kind of important is it that you can have these things going on, especially now when nothing's happening?
It's great for the fans. It's a great bonus. They can. It's good for the sponsors, good for the fans. If you miss something in a game, you can always see it again. It's a great thing. Or if you do something good, you can see it. There's a lot of stop and starts, like I said before. You can put the stuff you want it, and that's great. It's good for the fans, and I wish you'd been here 50 years ago, but it wasn't. But the fans should appreciate it. When
you first went to the NHL and suddenly you can see the game and you get to the bench and you just look up.
Exactly.
Oh, there it is.
We had nothing here. We had just the clock, and we were happy about the clock. Now it's just to see the TV, the huge TV, and everybody watch it. And if you miss some plays, or even the players watch it. If you make a good place or if you make a bad place, you can always see it. What really happened. So it's great.